Good day, everybody. This is BA Radiant Dawn, and I'm back with, technically, the finale of my top 10 units, not yet in phase series. We're looking at the last bit of, I'm not sure if you call it a mainline game, but I want to, because it's Tokyo Mirage Sessions, there's units in phase, so this video had to be made, and honestly, I'm not complaining. I can learn a little something. So I actually, it took me a while to find an expert for TMS, which was actually kind of surprising. More people need to play that game. Heavily underrated. Including myself, I have to play that game too at some point. I might just do it on stream one day. Anyway, so yeah, I brought with me Sir Jsocks. You guys know him from the Pokemon Rap Cypher reactions.
Hey guys, what's going on? I'm here to bring you everything you need to know about the best modern day Fire Emblem, the funnest, the clear direction that the series should have taken a long time ago. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
I can't believe I've been brought back again.
I'm excited to have this video covered because I haven't delved into this game at all. I know like the only units that are in Fae and the ones that I had to find during my research to make this video. So I know nothing about this, so this is gonna be entirely just this video is gonna be Jsocks telling me what these characters will have, what makes them unique in their game, and then I get to like theory craft a Fae build. That's basically what this video is gonna be. So let's get on with the first one. So at the very bottom of the list is Chikaumi. According to
Chikaumi?
Yeah, that's what they call him in the Fae voting for CYL. So it's Chikaumi and Long Q. Well, I know who Long Q is, but what can you tell me about our buddy Chikaumi?
Very important. TMS stands. Personas, the same thing. Those are Fire Emblem characters now. They're sprinkled here and there. All the characters have them. You've seen a couple at this point. You have Tsubasa and Sita, Kaida.
Yeah.
Right. And then you have Itsuki, the main character guy with Chrom.
Midori and Drog.
Yeah, so the game wasn't the best with the references to a lot of the Fire Emblem characters. They kept it to just Marth and Awakening for characters at least. But they did sprinkle them in with the enemies with the allies, so there was a little bit more than I thought there would be.
Yeah.
And Long Q's a nice little balance to a character we'll get into later, who basically they're going to be very similar characters. This boss character is very fast. He gets multiple attacks on his turn.
Okay.
It's normal RPG turn style, but he gets multiple attacks. He's a beast. He fights by himself with no one around him.
Okay.
His main feature is a powerful counter stance that he has, that he basically nullifies most physical attacks, and I think depending on the element, some magical attacks, but basically he's a counter stance character, so he would probably be something good with Vantage, something that allows him to hit first before he's hit.
Actually,
since there's not really an equivalent to counters.
Yeah, like from the sounds of it, it sounds like he'd have like you said he's very fast, he hits multiple times. This sounds to me like it'll be like a player phase brave weapon combined with, he'd probably have a solo skill in the A slot, probably attack speed solo, because the solo skills you can't be next to anyone, so that lines up perfectly there. It's funny you mentioned stances because they're a thing in Heroes as well, and I think there's a defense res stance specifically, and it inflicts guard on the enemy. So that could be a thing he could come with too, or that could be built into his weapon, but like a baby version. So it's like defense res +4 if the foe initiates, or it could go either way really. Sounds like he could have possibly a ruse in the C slot based off of, again, kind of like the solo idea. So it could be like attack speed solo, and then maybe like defense res ruse, and then you get like a mini stance in his weapon built in. And I'm gonna theory craft this because I would love to see this happen. In some ROM hacks, you could actually get Vantage Plus. Now, Long Q, if I remember correctly, I'm gonna double check on this, came with Vantage, like the original version of Long Q comes with Vantage. I'm pretty sure. I will double check this because I am curious. Yeah, he comes with Vantage. So he comes with Vantage 3 in his original form. I feel like if they wanted to do a Vantage 4, where you just strike first, screw you, this would be a good way to do it, because it ties into the original Fae character of Lon'Q, which would be absolutely amazing.
Yeah, that makes sense. It would go with Lon'Q pretty well. He just outputs damage.
Yeah.
He just outputs a lot of damage.
Yeah, screw defense and res mostly. Well, he'd be getting a buff to his defense and res built into his weapon, so that's a thing. That's a thing. But yeah, like, honestly, he sounds like he'd be a wicked character in Fae. Like, oh my god.
Just add another sword to the many list. I've seen the groupings.
Yeah, there's a lot of
big,
red
number.
infantry swords, and he'd be an addition, but he'd be top tier addition in my opinion. Just because of like what could be built into his weapon, just sounds absolutely insane. I love it.
I'm honestly surprised to see him on the list at all, but there's not many characters in TMS to be fair,
yeah.
At least on the heroes side. So picking villains, yeah, it makes sense, and I'm glad that there are still some that have Fire Emblem characters associated with them as villains instead of just like generic monsters, because there are a couple of those scattered throughout TMS.
So next up we actually have Nobu, but the name came up weird. This is Nobu, yeah?
Yeah, he's a photographer.
Oh, okay. And then his form of thing is Gangrel, which is very interesting. He was a character in Awakening. That's an interesting choice.
You know what? It works because he's flashy, right?
Yeah.
Do you want a picture of Gangrel himself in the game? Instead of just his stand user?
I can search it up later. Alright,
you'll do it in post?
Possibly, yeah.
I'll send it to you now, and you can just put it in and keep that organized. Okay. But it works because you remember Gangrel in Awakening, right? He's kind of an eccentric.
Oh, yo.
He's kind of flashy.
He looks
like a camera.
sick. He looks like. He kind of looks like if like Fire Emblem had like a Joker class.
he's literally just that upper half.
Yeah.
I'm dead serious. He's just an upper half of the body. He summons goons for him that like big thick tanky goons that he hides behind. He activates skills that like let them defend him. Oh, so it's like a reverse save skill technically. Yeah. I've had this conversation before. Reverse save skills, but for like infantry would be sick because like you know how the save skills work normally, right? Yeah, if you're one tile away from someone, you take damage from them if they die. So, if you're within two spaces of an enemy and you have this, of an ally, and you have a save skill, if someone tries to target an ally, you swoop in, take the hits, dish the damage back, get a boost to your stats while you're doing this, and then you go back to your original position. So this sounds like it'd be reverse, where it's like, he has a skill, and the nearest ally would get pulled in. Which would so he could be like on the front lines and like honestly, yeah, like slower armor knights could be behind him taking the hits for him as he like approached. Exactly, and that lines up very nicely. I'm actually gonna pop in his the the other picture, the one that you sent me. I could just pop this in now because it's entertaining to me. It's how you fight. It's what you fight. That little man turns into that. Like, look at this guy. He looks like a freaking. He looks like he could be. Half. Yeah, he looks like he's like an arm. Like I don't want to phrase like how you'd imagine Joker on a playing card would look like. This gives me major Joker vibes. It's amazing, dude. I love this. It's so silly. He also shares the same qualities he did in Awakening, where he was, I believe, the trickster class, where he could use magic and swords. Okay. So he could be chopped up to being a magic user or a physical unit. This would be a good opportunity for us to actually get the Levin sword. We do not have the Levin sword in Fae. A 2-range sword, built-in distant counter, adaptive damage. We need this in Fae. It hasn't been included. No one's had it yet. Not even Robin has it. I think Gangrel has. Either of the Robins have it? No Robins have it. No. I know Gangrel has something with that name, but it's because we got Gangrel as a freebie unit. He's kind of trash. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, we got the Levin dagger, and
it's an actual dagger.
It's literally called the 11 dagger.
Yeah, but it's not the 11 sword. We need 11 sword.
That is cute though. I do like that.
Yeah. So, let me read the effect of the 11 dagger because we might be able to incorporate that into this as well. If a penalty is active on the foe, grants Spectrum plus 40 unit, deals damage equals 20% of unit's res during combat. Okay. That's it. They could do something like that built into the weapon, but it could, like, considering he'd be power crept and actually a 5-star, hopefully. I want to see this guy's a 5-star. That'd be wicked. His animation would look so sick.
I think they all look sick because of the stand animation behind them. It's kind of like so the oomph that like dragons have or like the goddesses.
Yep.
Just having a little bit of extra flair.
Oh yeah.
I would akin it to like a transformation, like in style, I should say.
Yeah. Yeah, like I could see spectrum buff, high res probably, but like I said, built in, like it'd be basically the 11 dagger, but built-in adaptive damage. Built-in distant counter, and you take away the dagger effect in exchange for that, and that's basically what this guy would probably have. Yeah. I'm hearing high res potentially, so I'm thinking like maybe like a speed res solo 4 or something. I don't think we have that yet.
A solo 4?
Yeah, speed res solo 4. Not sure if that's in the game yet or not in Furfei, but. There's something to boost his, like, maybe, a speed res push. There we go. That would be cool. We don't have that. I know we don't have that. That'd be wicked. I'd love that.
Yeah, and I don't think solo would work if we wanted to incorporate his shield me ability.
Yeah, he could have, I don't even know what to call that skill, actually, because guard is already in Fey, but it's effective.
It's like reverse guard. Protect me! Get in the way! I don't want to fight no more.
I don't know what that would be called, but a reverse save skill would be perfect. This would suit this character so well.
It would make sense.
And infantry sword, more than likely. Like.
And he's a coward.
Yep. Let's talk about the next unit. Who do we got? We got. This is the one with Garneth. This is Yasufusa.
So this is not how I thought this was going to be interpreted as, because technically something spoilers with the final boss, but I think technically he would end up looking like one of the almost final bosses. I did load that one. He's just kind of a heavy impact magic user, you know, kind of like Garneth. He's not very special when he's introduced. He kind of gets snuffed, honestly, very quickly for the final boss. He doesn't have too much to go off of him. He's more of a story importance than like a gameplay importance.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't have much to him. He's a magic user. He summons hands that fight for him, or like objects that fight for him.
Oh, why am I just picturing him like doing a spell and it's like Master Hand and Crazy Hand from Smash Bros.
Yeah, which I don't think has too much practicality in Fey itself.
No, but the animation would look sweet.
And then here comes the giant fist.
Honestly, I wanna, just because you say he kind of gets like shafted, I want to say that he'd be a demote in Fey just for haha's sake, because I think the original Garneth is a demote as well. I'm pretty sure he's a Grail.
He'd be a 4-star.
Yeah, I think he's a Grail. I'm double checking.
Oh, just like Itsuki.
Yeah.
That's the main character. No one gives a fuck about him.
Yeah, that banner was just like, hey. Oh yeah. Garneth is a Grail, so I feel like this guy might get the same treatment. Which is a shame, because like, I don't know, in this form he looks kind of cool. I like him.
He's okay. He just doesn't do much gameplay wise. He's just there. Which I don't even remember what he does in the original FE1. Is it really that important? I feel like he dies early for the dragon, for like a dragon near the end.
I think the original Garneth was like the final boss and around. He's always behind the scenes, pulling the strings of literally everyone until he dies.
Well, he does what he does.
Yeah, but yeah, I think
That
he's
is
just
what he
like a
does.
red mage, a red infantry tome for sure for this guy in Fae, and he'd probably be like just high attack and
You don't
pretty
think since
solid
he's like
res.
a boss type character, he'd be like a... Are there armored magic? That's made up. That's not real.
In Fae, yeah, there's some armored magic users.
There is armored magic?
Yeah, but they're normally Christmas units. I don't think we've actually. I don't think we've ever had one that's not a Christmas unit.
He kind of looks like a Christmas tree. Maybe wrong color. Also, I don't know if they can see.
No, the other one you sent me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll save that and pop that in too.
Pop it.
I'm gonna say something, and you're probably gonna laugh. Just give me a minute.
Okay, prepping your jokes.
I hope so. We gotta add a little bit of humor to this, cause like I don't know what to say otherwise. Bing and bing. Just give me one moment here.
Dude, there he is.
Bling bling, bitches.
He's like a projection.
Yeah, it looks like
Or
a
he's like
friggin' alien.
Chaos from Sonic.
Yo, this is actually funny. We got Mr. Bling Bling here, and then Mr. Mega Bling.
God,
That makes me happy.
they are stylish. I like their... Look at their designs. They are...
They're giving
not
us some
Fire
wicked
Emblem.
designs. Like, but yeah, yeah, like I said, right infantry mage, high attack, high res. That's really all I could really say. Because the original Garnet. What did the original Garnet and Fae come with? I felt like he was absolutely terrible. Imholu. So at the start of turn 3, deals 5 damage to non-magic foes within 5 columns centered on unit, and inflicts status on those foes, preventing counterattacks through their next actions. So it's got an AoE flash at the start of turn 3, and like 5 chip damage. It's not bad.
It's okay.
So I don't know if they probably do an upgraded version, but would probably keep the flash built in. But it would be like a flash smoke kind of idea. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, new smoke skill.
I don't see
flash
much for
smoke.
him. Flash smoke.
Flash smoke. Just because like flash prevent counterattacks. That's what we need to kill Fallen Edelgard these days. So I feel like that's probably going to be a thing that he'd have if he was a 5-star.
Is she still the scary?
Oh, dude, I fought 4 of them and I killed them all.
Okay, so not that scary.
No, it's just a lot of people are just like, oh, I see a Fallen Edelgard, I hit surrender. I'm like, I fought 4. And a dancer that had Wings of Mercy. So if I weaken 1, congrats. She gets a 3rd attack. And I still took them all down. And I didn't lose a unit, I don't think. But I couldn't beat it because they had Doom in a corner. I couldn't get to Doom. I was too busy occupied slaughtering Edelgards because it's fun.
Just sitting there in the corner.
Pretty much. So next up we got Riku and Abel. Well, here's Riku.
Okay. So, no. That's not a Kingdom Hearts character.
Right?
That's not Riku. So, this is an interesting one.
Oh?
I don't know how to explain this without talking slight spoilers, but he's not a playable character.
Huh. You'd think he would be if he had Abel, but okay.
But he does get Abel to the Kane, which there is a Kane, which we'll get to.
Yep.
He does get the Fire Emblem stand persona character Abel as his little persona.
Mm-hmm.
There are circumstances behind it. He is not a playable character.
Yeah.
That's all I can say to that. But that does, if we could put a pin in that, that does make me want to lead him towards the path of being a duo unit.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Well, we do have a seasonal banner coming up, and TMS is the only ones that have never gone to seasonal banner ever. So maybe he's part of it. Just saying.
So we could make him a duo unit with a unit that we could talk about later.
Okay.
Possibly.
Just because he's equipped with Abel, I want to say if they brought him into Fae, he'd probably be a 4-star demote, and he'd probably be like Lance Cav or something. We don't know because like He's not playable. He's not an enemy. We don't know.
No one knows what he'd do.
Exactly. Faye could literally do anything with him, and it would make sense because no one knows what this kid's capable of right now. So.
I will say though, he is styling because horses in that game are motorcycles.
Yo, that's cool. I mean, to be fair, Tsubasa rides like a freaking rocket Pegasus, like a mecha Pegasus.
Yeah.
That looks sick.
Something happened to technology in Fire Emblem Land.
Yeah, this is like freaking insane stuff right here.
I'm all for it.
Oh yeah. Oh yo, yeah, you said. Oh my god, that looks so good. That looks cool. Okay. Who was that you sent me a picture of there?
That's Abel.
Oh, okay. Well, let's pop him in.
That's what that little boy child man gets. That's what that child just gets.
Hey guys, we're gonna talk about a major blow up here, okay? Give me a minute.
Timmy 10-year-old has a stand with a motorcycle.
10-year-old with a motorcycle, only in Japan.
Which he doesn't even have to learn how to drive it. His little stand will drive it for him.
It's fantastic. Okay. I'm gonna pop this in here too. This is basically what we're gonna be doing. I'm just gonna be popping them in, just because it's fun. Yeah. Look at this. This looks sick. Yeah, definitely
He's got a little
Lance
skull on the motorcycle. Look at him.
Motorcycle. God damn. That's so cool. Okay, this is actually making me want to play this game really bad now. Just
the designs are fun. You haven't. We haven't even got to any. We've been all at the villains, and
the villains and the nobodies.
Villains,
we're not even any one of the playables yet.
The villains who own the stands are just people. They don't get like costume changes really.
Yeah, that's a shame.
We'll get to them. We'll get to them.
But like this looks cool. I like this. Okay. Next up we got Yaha and Aversa. So apparently Yaha is Tsubasa's sister or something?
Big sister.
Yeah.
To Tsubasa.
That's interesting. So Aversa is Sita's big sister. That's kind of weird, but okay.
Sure, basically, but they do mimic each other by both being flying units. So
wait, is that freaking Aversa?
That's Aversa.
Yo, this looks so cool. See, I couldn't find this stuff when I was doing like a quick Google search, so I just took what I could find.
I got you. I'll load you up.
I think I got some later on, so.
Okay. Yeah, the bosses are a little bit hard to come by.
Yeah.
But Aversa, magic, a good bit of magic and debuffs. Magic and debuffs is her main thing. She uses lances kinda, but not really. Just a little bit. She doesn't. They're not too particularly strong. She mostly focuses on magic and debuffing. She can put people to sleep. She has AOE spells. She has, so she could do some of that chip damage if need be on some. I always forget what the chip skills are.
I mean, normal Aversa does basically exactly what you're saying in Faye. Massive debuffs.
The same thing.
All the way around. Let me see what the requirements are for her debuffs again. I can't remember. If any foe's HP is less than hers, -3, and that foe is adjacent to another foe, inflicts Spectrum -3 and Panic, which is pretty cool. So they'd want to power creep her. They'd probably make her a 5-star, or I want her to be a 5-star because that'd be sick. That art, oh my god, the artwork in this game is so cool. This is so cool.
They're just very out there. I don't think there's an equivalent to that though. There's not like specifically an equivalent in TMS itself. She's like the first round boss. She's nothing particularly special about her, besides doing pretty good damage and just like here and there.
I mean, typical Aversa, so even in Faye, decent amount of damage, massive debuffs, and Panic. So if you're buffed, you now get equal that in debuff. So she basically steals your buffs and then debuffs you more, which is kind of crazy. And even now in Faye, like Aversa came out in Faye a long time ago, and she's still pretty solid. She's not as good as she used to be, but I use her in Ponza Loki. She's amazing. And
but now they'll make her a flying mage.
Yeah, I hope flying red because I need a better flying red mage. And like this looks cool. I like this. That's gonna be my main sentiment to a lot of these characters. I'm like, yo, this looks sick. I like this. That's mainly what I'm gonna be saying the whole time. Like, I feel bad that I can't say more, but it's just so cool. That's why I have you here. You're the expert. You're my expert. So
something like that.
So next up we just have Barry.
Gummin.
So according to Faye, he doesn't have anyone attached to him. Even in the pictures, I couldn't find anyone attached to him. He doesn't have a persona.
He does not.
Thing.
There are spoiler things I could talk about, but he does not have anyone attached to him.
Is he playable?
Kinda.
Okay.
There is he's a striker. He assists, but he doesn't. You cannot physically control him. But he does have an outfit.
What am I thinking of? Like a pair up, but locked behind. Like, you can't use him as a unit. You can only use him as a support.
He would literally also be a good duo unit for. He would have been a good duo unit for Mamorin. Oh my god. I don't want to talk about spoilers, but it's so important. I don't know how to feel.
Yeah, this is the picture that I saw. He looks so cool.
BA, how do you handle spoils here? Should we keep it hush hush?
Spoiler warning, skip this unit if you don't want to hear spoilers. We will give you about 5 seconds by the time I put the picture in the thing. So let me just update this picture. I'll take about like 5 seconds to do so.
1, 2, 3. Alright, so Gummin actually lost his Fire Emblem character, his persona. He actually lost it, and it's been lost for a couple years, and then it took control of him, and he was a boss character, and then his persona, his Fire Emblem character, was given to Mamorin. He had Draug.
That's interesting.
He was the original user of Draug. So which is why he's in an armor transformation similar to the rabbit girl, Mamorin. He was partnered with Draug, and he shared a lot of the similarities with her. Being a tank, having the guard me skills, mostly ice element, but there's not really an equivalent in Fae. Hit heavy with axes, and they would probably have something, similar to the TMS Fae mechanics they introduced, where if other allies move, or depending on the order of which people move, they get either, they take less or they deal more damage.
Yeah, there's Blade Session, there's Shield Session. I think that's really all there is for those, but... Yeah, I can see him being... So, I'm kind of torn on this one, because if he used to be Draug, if he used to have Draug, then would he be just a Mamori but power crept, or because Draug's no longer with him, he'd be demoted and weaker than Mamori with Draug? They could go either way, and it would make sense. I just don't know what they want to do.
Maybe. I think he would make up the difference himself, because Mamorin's a 15-year-old girl, and he's like 40. He's like a big, strong man.
Yeah.
So I think he can make up the difference in some degree.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, more than likely he'd be, by the looks of it, I could just look at him and be like armor, axe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we said for the Aversa one, flying, red, tome, pretty easy.
I think he would have more. I think he would have more strength than Mamorin. I feel like she has a little bit extra defense with guard backing her up, with the big stand backing her up.
Like what I could see them doing with him is they can make him with more strength than her, but lesser speed. Because that seems to be a thing in Fire Emblem that females have a higher speed cap. I'm not sure if that works the same, but that tends to be how it is that female characters tend to have higher speed caps than males. So Mamori having more speed than him would kind of make sense, but he'd have more strength, so kind of balances out. Probably more strength, more defense, less speed, less res.
I agree.
Yep.
You probably have a similar guard skill.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the shield session. Or maybe he wouldn't because he doesn't have his. He doesn't
Yeah, that's
have
what I was
ground.
like. They could do a different session skill on him. Possibly.
And all he's used is in the game for is an assist character. He just comes in to do extra damage. He doesn't like affect the battle any other way, really.
Yeah, which leans me towards him being like a 4-star demote because it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Because like he doesn't really
He's
do
been
anything.
demoted.
He's just there to be there, but he looks cool. That's about it.
In his dog armor.
Yeah. Okay, so next up we got Yashiro and Navarre. So this one I got this picture. This looks cool.
There he is.
I like this.
There's his transformation. Also, I don't know if you know, but you see the sword he's holding?
Yeah.
That is Navarre.
The sword is Navarre.
They turn into the weapons. I think that's an important thing to know. It was always weird that they were like standing behind them in the Fae portraits.
Yeah.
Because they are, for all, like literally the weapons they turn into them.
That's definitely interesting.
But they do come out here and there during their specials. Like super cinematic specials, basically. But Yashiro, Navarre, Long Q, cut from the same cloth. Family relation, father and son. Maybe not Long Q and Navarre, but
well,
similar. He comes in later in the game. He's a snobby rival character, and he's also built the same way as Long Q. He's a very counter-heavy character. He doesn't have much for like many follow-up attacks like Long Q. Surprisingly, he's mostly focused around his counters.
Okay.
But his damage is pretty powerful. He is still relatively fast. I would just say like not as fast as what Long Q would be.
Yeah. So probably another sword, like another red sword cav, or not sword, red sword cav, red sword.
Another
infantry.
red sword.
It's not like
No
it's
way.
not like we don't have enough of those. Am I right? But yeah, like I could see that coming for him. He looks really freaking cool though. Navarre. Navarre. Do we have Navarre?
I think he's hitting world records for belts.
Oh damn.
Like he's challenging Final Fantasy.
That's crazy. I think we have a Navarre in Fae. Yes, we do.
Gotta have a Navarre.
Yeah. Scarlet Sword is just accelerates special trigger, cooldown count -1. I feel like there's a refine though. Let me check. There has to be a refine.
He also comes with, starting out he comes out with a Killing Edge.
Typical Fae. Or typical Fire Emblem, really.
Simple Killing Edge. He also comes with a skill called Charge, which powers up his move. So his next attack will do like 3 times the damage.
Oh, okay.
So, are there like weight skills that can be incorporated into Fae?
So he just deals like triple the damage sometimes?
No, he does a skill and then his next attack will deal triple damage.
Oh. No, Deadeye is the closest we have, and Deadeye just doubles the damage. So
It
something
just
kind of
doubles it.
akin to Deadeye, I suppose. I mean, Astra is 1.5 times, but Astra's hitting 5 times. So, I mean, this could be like the sword unit's Deadeye. That'd be kind of cool.
Maybe.
Let me see what the, Oh, wow, okay, his refine does not help. So, his refine just, at the start of turn 1, grants an additional special cooldown count -2. So he basically gets, like, a free instant proc special for the original Navarre in Fae. So, I can see them doing something like kind of like that for him. That'd be kind of cool.
It would make sense for faster units.
Yeah.
But he would still... He would benefit. He would probably have something similar to Tsubasa's like offensive session,
Blade session,
where he's able to.
That'd be pretty cool.
Where he's able to double twice, or double before the enemy can attack.
Yeah, that'd be handy. That'd make sense.
It would make sense. He'd be proccing quite a bit off of that. He'd have cool down acceleration.
Yeah, I'm just imagining a build right now. Like, for his weapon, it could have the same basic effect as Navarre that's in Fae, with the refine, with, like, attack speed +6, and then you could do, like, stupid bullcrap freaking builds where you could do like Flashing Blade 4, and you can go Ether, and you could go Special Spiral, so you're always getting those skills, and it just sounds so imagine a unit that just never dies. It's basically what we'd be dealing with. That'd be amazing, and terrible at the same time. So, who knows? Maybe I just created a monster.
And he could still have, and he still might have advantage because it's still counter heavy.
Yeah.
Or red sword, a lot of options, but a lot of the same options because a lot of red swords.
Yeah.
Very similar to his dad.
So next up we have Toma and Kane. This looks
There
sick.
he is! There he is!
This looks wicked. I love this art.
Put him in!
Put him
Please
in Fae.
put him in.
He looks so damn good. He needs to be in Fae.
He's so cool. He's literally the coolest. I don't know why they put Itsuki in. I don't care that he's a main character. Fuck him. Literally don't care.
This boy deserves it in.
He's oh my god. Play TMS. He's Power Ranger. Fuck it. Play a game. That's all I have to say. This is where I put the duo unit. You know that child we came across before? This is Kane. This is Kane's master. Mirage master. His stand user.
Yeah.
That is him. He would go together with the little boy. They are
Kane and Abel.
connected because of course they are. You put the green and the red Cavaliers together. Christmas, Merry Christmas, everyone. They would be a good duo unit.
Yeah, let me just say, if they came out as a duo unit, that's a Merry Christmas to everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Yo, they have to be
Merry
They have to be Christmas seasonals. That'd be so damn funny.
That would be good, actually.
That'd be hilarious. The
I'm
Christmas Cavs is a Christmas duo.
Like,
Why haven't they
Cavalier
done that
units.
yet? It's a freebie. It's a free idea. Like, come on.
I don't know. Heavy hitter.
Oh yeah.
He hits you once and then you fall over.
So I could actually see him entering Fae with the highest attack stat in the game, probably. And then like next to no speed, super high defense, next to no res. He's just gonna come in one shot you.
He's literally there to one shot people.
To counteract the low speed, of course he's gonna have like Zeke does with the built-in guaranteed follow-up anyway. So he could have trash speed, but he still gets to attack twice. So if he's not gonna kill you on the first strike, he will kill you on the second.
Fun.
God, he looks so good. Dude, his artwork in Fae would be so damn good.
He also gets a motorcycle.
Oh, he would look so good.
Gets the all-important motorcycle. The most important feature of a character is whether they have a motorcycle or not.
And I'm guessing you have a picture of his motorcycle.
I'm actually surprisingly struggling to find one with no background.
Well, you can put one with a background. I don't care.
Oh, here we go. This will work. This is them coming in.
Okay.
There you go.
Yo. Okay.
They get to. I think he is the motorcycle. I think his lower half's attached to it.
That's such a weird idea. But
I think he is the motorcycle.
I am the bike. Okay.
But he is a Cavalier unit.
Yep.
As always. In fact, they take like the same damage. Like there's effectiveness damage in TMS. Like there's Horse Slayers and that type of thing, and he does take the harsh ass damage from it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna put the
probably Cavalier duo unit with his little friend, with that little boy.
Christmas Cav duo. Christmas Cav, Christmas alt. Done. Yo, this looks so cool. Look at this. This looks
He's on
awesome.
a motorcycle. He's not even in his outfit yet. He finished riding the motorcycle and he turns into the outfit. This is just an advert. This video is an advertisement for TMS, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it looks so cool. I love this so much.
He has specials, like super extra moves. One's called Gaia Whisper that charges everyone. That charge move that the last character had, Yashiro, gives it to the whole party, so everyone's packing bigger damage, like that ×3 mega damage. So he does have some buffing potential, more offensive buffing than like debuffing the enemies.
Yeah.
And he has fairly high critical hit rate. I would say Yashiro has more critical hit rate, but critical hit rate also doesn't matter in Fae.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't really exist.
So, but that's why Yashiro getting the
Wrath, pretty much.
Yeah, but that's why he's getting the cooldown charges to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. Yeah.
But yeah, big horse, big damage. Literally the highest damage dealer in that game.
Mm-hmm.
He will hurt you. That's what he's made to do. I'm okay with that. He's the coolest.
He looks pretty awesome. I like that artwork.
And it's a Power Ranger play the fucking game.
The next one I don't think you're gonna have a lot to say about, and that's Maiko.
She has the same problem as Barry Goodman, except she's kept all of her shit an actual mystery. I don't know anything about her, like what she did. Do you know why she was voted high up? Because she looks like that.
Because she looks like a sexy.
She looks like that. Yeah.
that's all I can say. Because I'm looking at her and I'm like, okay, she's pretty, but she's not playable, and she's not an enemy, and she's not like really anything. She's the gatekeeper, pretty much. She's just popular because she's fun or something.
But she does have an outfit. She doesn't have a stand. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if she ever had one. But she does have an outfit when she's called in the same way that Brad Goodman shows up.
Yeah, so I like I said, sexy librarian. They could do anything they want with her. Maybe make her a tome. I don't know.
No, she'd be a red sword.
Oh, red sword.
No, she can throw daggers. Those are kind of. I sent you what she looks like transformed. She has those could be daggers. She has 2 of them, which makes me think daggers.
Dude, ninja alt.
Ninja. She could be a shuriken.
Yeah.
That would make sense. That would make sense. She attacked from the sidelines. She helped from the sidelines.
Yeah. Let me get the picture. I'll put it in the. I like how I'm just doing this in the middle of the video. I'm like, I don't care, man. I want people to see this.
It's TMS. No one's gonna watch this anyway. No one cares about no fucking TMS.
No, it's not that. It's just a matter of like, if I could find this stuff myself, I would have. But I knew nothing about the game, so I just took the first images that popped up because I'm like, I need something.
Oh, why didn't you ask me?
Because I kept you waiting long enough. Okay, let me switch to the. She look. Oh, dude, she looks good. I like this.
I like what she does with her hair.
I like this. So this is. Oh wow, she's tiny. She is so small.
There you go.
And now she's so badass.
There you go. Look at her.
Look at this girl.
She looks elegant. She looks.
Like quite literally, I can send you a picture.
Ninja
Z-Hark has like it kind of rings a bell. So I'm thinking if they did like another ninja seasonal banner, she could probably be in it because she's dual wielding, and that's what they did in the ninja banners, and the weapons were brave weapon effect. So that I could see them doing that.
They did all dual wield.
Yeah.
Do they have a dual wielding shuriken?
No.
I keep looking at those swords and think they're daggers. I'm not gonna lie. Also, it's behind the picture of Toma, kind of.
Yeah, I know. I need to make this smaller, but I gotta click on things. Give me a minute. Oh, I think I missed it. This is why I don't... OBS, I hate you. Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
People like you sometimes. But yeah, they could definitely do like a brave dagger.
Yeah.
She probably wouldn't do that much damage, but... Well, I guess it's just there to debuff.
I mean, daggers tend to not do much damage anyway, because they only have like 12 or 14 might, so... And
yeah,
if it's a season, if it's a seasonal one, then it'll probably be inheritable daggers, and they'd only be sitting at like 12 damage, like 12 power. I want to say a red dagger, because they look like swords. That's I don't know.
No more red.
She looks good.
But probably. Could probably be red.
Probably. We're not getting many like green, like Benny's a green unit. That's about it.
They They're back Goodman.
Very yeah.
Very good man. He's very good man.
Tiki. There's a Tiki in this game. There's a Tiki in every game.
Tiki!
So
It's a Tiki!
It's a Tiki.
I don't know what you want from me!
Probably a dragon of some sort. Maybe like a red dragon Tiki, because we don't... I mean, not red. Green dragon Tiki, because we don't have many of those yet. I don't think we have a green dragon Tiki. We have blue...
She could be whatever she wanted.
We have legendary blue Tiki, which is younger. We have red adult Tiki. We have red younger Tiki. We have blue harmonized Tiki. We do not have a green Tiki, so I'm thinking green Tiki. Just because we don't have a green one, or a colorless one. Oh, no, we have colorless. Fallen Tiki. Yeah, we're missing green. Green Tiki.
And unfortunately, she's also not playable.
God damn.
I know. The two most popular characters are not playable, and Toma's third, and I'm angry!
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised that Tiki's first. Like,
yeah.
Fun fact, I was not sure if I wanted to include Tiki in this video, because technically Tiki's in Fae multiple times. Yeah. But I'm like, this is a different version of Tiki, so... That's
a different Tiki. That's Hatsune Tiki. Oh, shit, I had a word for it earlier. Hatsune Tiku? I'm gonna go with that.
Okay.
Hatsune Tiku. They're different.
Yeah.
They could... when she transformed to a dragon, they can have, like, a little music line surrounding her. So what she kind of does, she makes your items. She makes your weapons for you.
Oh, so she's like a blacksmith, kind of.
Kind of. Okay. She gets you your skills and your weapons and stuff, and she does dragon things sometimes.
Okay.
And she's literally a Vocaloid.
So like I can just imagine her
many,
like
so
when she
attacks,
like for her Fae, she transforms, she attacks and like blur.
Yeah, she just screams. She goes rawr, like on 11 volume.
That'd be amazing.
But I could see her being a dragon that's like has a fair bit of buffs to her, since she's more of a side character.
Yeah.
A lot of buffing potential, which I don't see in dragons a lot. Aren't they just like monstars?
Monstars. She's a pop star monster.
She's a monster.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, like I want to say she'd be green Tiki because there's been no green Tiki. That's all I can really say. It makes sense.
Green Tiki with buffing skills.
Yeah, like a support buff, like built-in, like within 2 spaces damage reduction of like 20% or something, and allies get like defense res plus like 6 during combat if they're within 2 spaces. Kind of like a built-in joint drive defense res combo.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I mean, if freaking Byleth can have joint drive null follow-up, I'm pretty sure they could give us joint drive defense res plus 6. Like, that's nothing compared to null follow-up, let's be real. Yeah.
I wish they did more.
Infantry Green Dragon, that's all I can really say, and I think that's about all we got.
Tiki and they voted. I don't know what people want from me. Play the fucking game. That's what I want from people.
Yep, play the game. Do it. I might play it on stream. I'll purposely buy it just to play it on stream one time because it sounds like fun. And I mean, I have an Elgato. I could play it on stream. That'd be pretty cool.
It's a good game.
Be pretty cool.
There's more charm than Three Houses will ever have.
Okay, how about this? At the end of next month, because I'm gonna be getting my student loans, I'll buy this game. And we'll do like a kind of like a co-op, like you can join me in playing it for the first time. I'll go in blind for the most part, except for this video, and then you could just be like, you could just join in and just like, yo, you should, you know.
Oh golly, that's a long game. That's a JRPG classic. I'm letting you know.
I'm okay with that. I need content.
All right.
Besides, it would be a stream, so it takes the place of like my Iron Man or whatever. So it'd be like a a week thing.
Oh golly, we'll talk about it. It.
But yeah, thank you, Jsocks, for joining me for this. It's been really interesting to learn about this game, and damn, it has good artwork.
Play TMS. Just play the game.
I might have to. Like legit.
Look, it's fun. I don't know how to. It's just fun, and you enjoy it, and it's kind of a grind like Persona, but that's okay because it's just fun. I don't know how else to say it. It looks nice. They got music. If you're a weeb, you'll probably like it. They have
love
Tiki.
Music. I love
you'll
music
probably
in general,
like it.
Okay. I mean, I could sing in Japanese if I need to, so I think I'd enjoy this game.
Go for it.
Anyway, thank you for joining me, buddy. And go check him out. Go check out Jsocks. Go check out his channel. Link's going to be down in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, give me a like. Give me a subscribe. Do you like TMS? Do you not care about TMS? Let me know. I'm curious to know what you guys think of this game. And please, for those of you that have played it, please let me know why 2 non-playable units are in the top. Again, Tiki's understandable, but Maiko makes kind of no sense. But besides the Hot Librarian, that's about it. Anyway.
Hot Librarian. Yeah.
That's a good description, dude. From that one picture. That is a perfect description.
It's really just the glasses, eh?
Glasses, the outfit. I could see her being like a librarian in a school or something. And I mean, this is TMS. There's got to be a school, I'm assuming. Anyway.
Play the game.
Okay. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe. But until next time, this will be Ready Down signing off. Bye.
Bye.